Alan Davies has opened up about the Great British Bake Off's biggest flaw during an appearance on An Extra Slice. The comedian discussed the problem with the baking show with Joe Brand, Faye Ripley and Nick Hewer, and pointed out that it was impossible to know whether a bake was actually any good because you can't smell or taste the food. Reed fans left devastated after latest baker's exit from Great British Bake Off. The chief panelist said it's a slightly flawed program. It's very entertaining, and they're very nice, the bakers, but you can't taste the food or smell it, can you? So, on the photo you think Sophie's pizza is the best but you haven't had it in your gob, have you? He then joked that he wanted to try the bakes for himself, adding, can't they just send a bit of it out? Joe replied, imagine if you were watching it and there was a knock at the door. Alan joined Joe Brand on An Extra Slice. However, Faye was quick to point out that was why Paul Hollywood and Prue Leith judged the food, saying that's why we've got the judges to tell us. The latest episode of the popular show saw Stephen made star baker for the third time in the competition, while Yen was the latest contestant to leave the tent after a difficult week. Hello was recently joined by Selassie Gabormida and Andrew Smith, who opened up about their favorite moments on the show. Read Sandy Talks emotional Great British Bake Off episode loading the player. Andrew said, there was a time in the tent when Tom's bake was being judged and I have a real fear of wasps, and this wasp or bee fell down into my shirt, and it ended with me running around the tent with Sue shouting, paramedic, and we had to stop filming and get the medical guy out. Candace and Jane had to strip my shirt off so I was just topless in the middle of the tent. More on Great British Bake Off. Alan Davies.